People started heading to the polls this week to cast their ballots for city elections across central Georgia. In Warner Robins, there are 3 people running for mayor: incumbent Randy Toms and challengers LaRonda Patrick and Stephen Boyer. Following recent crime in Warner Robins, there have been at least 6 shootings, 4 of them deadly. Brianna Richardson asked each candidate their take on crime and violence in the city.
Mayor Randy Toms says he's added more police jobs. He wants to explore more anti-violence programs.
I've already added 5 in the last 8 years, and in this last year's budget, I put 15 more positions in place on the Warner Robins Police Department. And certainly, we do a lot of programs through our community development block grant funding. And I think maybe it's time to take a look at what is working and what's not working.
LaRonda Patrick says educating the youth early is the best approach. The same way they learn mandatory subjects in school, she thinks crime should be on that list.
If our children don't know and our adults don't know, how can we expect them to do better if they don't know better? So proactive crime prevention, I have a whole plan and a whole system for this, with educating in a creative, fun way, so that children can remember it and they can carry it with them into adulthood.
And Stephen Boyer says more partnerships between police and the community could be helpful.
Would be to ensure that the police department is working with community leaders, and city leadership are working with community leaders to establish a positive presence in parts of the city that's needed.
Tom says he's working to reach out to more young people. Patrick says she'd like to revamp Neighborhood Watch, and Boyer says he wants to check in with the police chief.
We're in the process of putting together an organization to reach out to young people and try to make a difference in them, in their lives while they're young.
A citizen that's located in a certain community or neighborhood, and that person is the liaison between the community and the police department.
Chief Wagner, find out, what he needs and make sure that he has everything that he needs for he and his department to do their job successfully.
And all 3 candidates say they plan to continue with the newly formed Public Safety Committee and City Council. In Warner Robins, Brianna Richardson, 13 WMAZ News.
On Election Day is November 2nd. Now, next Tuesday, you'll be able to hear from the mayoral candidates and the candidates running for the 3 city council posts in Warner Robins that are up for grabs. 13 WMAZ and Robins Regional Chamber partnering for a forum so you can hear directly from the candidates. You'll be able to watch that live on 13WMAZ.com. Again, next Tuesday, October 19th, starting at 5:30.